Okay, in this group assignment, we're trying to calculate a limit numerically. So we're going to fill out this table by plugging all these different values into our function and then look at what our numbers are trending to from both sides as we approach zero and see if we can estimate what we think this limit is. And then down here, we are using the rules of limits to evaluate this limit. So this one's more algebraic. Okay, now in here, this one you absolutely could just go through, get your crafting calculator out and plug in these numbers. Like I could absolutely, if I wanted to, at negative 0.1, plug negative 0.1 in here. I would want to make sure I'm in radian mode. We're always going to be in radian mode. And I could plug in, I would need parentheses, cosine of negative 0.1. This is your negative button. That's your minus button. Negative 0.1 minus 1 divided by sine of negative 0.1. And then just write down that number. Now, you could do that for the entire table. It's perfectly fine. But your calculator's smart. What you could do instead, I'm going to make up a different function now because I don't want to just do the problem for you. But say we had that function right there. And I wanted to plug in a bunch of different values, maybe as x approaches 0. So I could go here, I would type in my formula here under y equals. And then I could go up to calculate. See calc right there, it's up in blue. So I hit second trace to get to it. And I want my values, my y values. And it's asking me, okay, what x do you want? So I could put in negative 0.1, hit enter, and there it spits out my y value. And now watch this. If I want the next one, say negative 0.001, I just started typing. I just started typing my next x value. Typed it in, hit enter. There's my next y value that goes in my table. You could also, I know your high school teachers may have shown you how to do all this using a table, where here you pick your x values and it'll spit out your y values over here. You can also do it this way, but like you have to set up your table, right? Like you have to tell it what values and what delta t, what delta x you're using here. I find that to be more of a pain. I think it's easier just to go here, calc, value, and then type in your x values. Maybe we want x equals 2. And that's outside of my window. All of your x values that you're going to plug in have to live inside this window here. So you may have to adjust your window to make sure all of these t values playing the role of x, make sure they all live inside that window. Okay, I think that's enough help here.